Hello everyone, welcome to the channel for Everything Arsenal and welcome to the match reaction for Arsenal's 1-1 draw with Fulham. Disappointing definitely, but could have been worse. Will I take the points? Definitely not. Did I celebrate the equalizer? Definitely not. Obviously, AJ back with me again for the reaction. How are you?
Yeah, man, I'm good. Tired, but good.
Are you really good?
I'm all right. Again, I saw it coming in a way. I predicted a win, but I saw this coming.
We should have been 3 goals up by halftime, and I didn't see that coming after the first half. But hey, they only had one shot on target and scored from it, so that was disappointing. So as usual, let's go through the lineup reaction, the first half reaction, second half reaction, and obviously the goals. I'll have the player ratings 25 minutes after this. So let's get started with the lineup reaction. AJ, what did you make of today's line?
Obviously, surprise was in goal, Matt Ryan. I think it was a good decision because Leno has played a lot. Maybe it gives him a little bit of a rest. I don't know. It was still a
Yeah.
surprise though. But I think if we want to sign Ryan permanently at the end of the season, we have to see more of him. So it wasn't the worst thing. And if it wasn't for his flick on header, we wouldn't have scored that equalizer. So let's
Yeah.
get it right,
Yeah.
He got the free assist for that. And Gabriel and Holding, again, dodgy.
Dodgy, yeah.
Another, and maybe other than that, that was fine. Maybe Lacazette, give him a rest, but yeah.
Would you have started Pepe?
Probably over Saka, maybe, because Saka's played a lot and he's sort of played through injury against Slavia because of his tire.
Yeah, definitely don't agree that defense. I think Gabriel and Holding are definitely not the partnership to take us forward. And then the bench was not the strongest bench. That's because of the injuries you have. So I'm hoping we improve on that very, very soon. Shaka again at left back. Are you surprised with that?
No, yeah, I wasn't surprised with it, but maybe I was thinking let's give him a bit of a rest. He had a few knocks in this game as well, so hopefully he's all right because he's playing really well at left back, and we need him there because Tierney's going to be out for the season. It looks like so. We need to make sure he's doing well over there.
Awesome. So that was the lineup. I was okay with it. That Martinelli Saka Smith throw on that day, it could be very, very, very deadly. So the first goal that was disallowed, did you think it was offside?
Oh, that's so tight.
Yeah, man.
It's just like literally his. If you go by the rules, that's offside because like literally the end of his toe is offside. So it was offside in the end, but it was a good bit of play and resulted in a rare Ceballos goal which got disallowed. But what can you do
Yeah.
about that?
That would have been his first Arsenal Premier League goal as well, and it got disallowed. That was very, very
It's
unlucky.
literally
But
like if he had smaller boots, Saka, that's fine.
yeah, man, they're very, very disappointing. I was hoping we'd pick it up like we did against Slavia because we scored and then disallowed, and then we picked it up from there as well. But 0-0 at halftime. Second half, very, very shaky again. Didn't make any subs. Didn't really up the tempo and stuff. And as usual, Arsenal doing Arsenal things. The last 15 years, we give away a penalty at the crucial part of the season. We give away another penalty today. Gabriel again, shaky again. I think this year has been quite disappointing. 2021.
I don't think that was a foul. I don't actually think that was a foul. But still, when you put your leg in that position, you're always running yourself trouble that you're gonna, you're gonna foul the player. I didn't think it was a foul, but if you put your leg there, you're always bound to run a risk. So it is what it is.
Okay, and then very good, well taken penalty. Did you have any hopes that Tryon would save it?
Brighton Loney versus Brighton Loney, Maja versus
Yeah.
but yeah, they've had a few problems from the spot for them, so maybe we could have got a bit of luck, but no, it was a good penalty into the roof.
Okay, so Lacazette gets injured, man. What are your thoughts on that one, man? Because if we don't have him in the next couple of weeks, we're in trouble because he's the only striker we have. Okay, we have Nketiah and Aubameyang is out, but Lacazette has been on fire.
Yep, and that's another Arteta masterclass overplaying players. He's done it so many times this season; it's mad, and he's done it again. Brilliant. And we've got so many the injuries we've got. It's like they're not even fringe players; they're like first team players we've got out. Odegaard,
Yeah.
Aubameyang, Luiz, Tierney, now Lacazette. I'm not sure. Maybe Xhaka's got a little. Maybe he played through a knock as well. It looked like it anyway. But
Yeah.
we need him back. Hopefully, it's just a little hamstring strain, not a pull. Because if it's a pull, he could be easily out for the rest of the season.
I'm still trying to I always try to work it out. How comes Arsenal players are always injured like every single season? Because other teams apart from Liverpool this season, Arsenal has very many injuries, important players as well. Partey joins Arsenal, gets injured. Tierney joins Arsenal with an injury, stays out. Cedric joins Arsenal, goes out. Pablo Mari joins Arsenal with an injury, goes out again for almost a year. Martinelli, like every single one of our players has been injured, but that was terrible. Nketiah came on. What did you make of his performance before the goal?
Did okay, nothing special. Just got a tap in the end. Nothing much you can do about that. You know, just got a tap in, and they were celebrating it like they won the Champions League. Like, come on, it's a draw.
That's okay. Now that's what I don't like. I remember a couple of years ago in 2017, I think January 3-3 draw against Bournemouth when Giroud scored the equalizer, and then they were about to celebrate instead of going back to try and get a fourth. I was not happy with that. I was happy that Nketiah got himself a goal. I didn't celebrate the result. Obviously, didn't even celebrate the goal. I even thought it was offside anyway. But I'm happy for Nketiah to get a goal. But celebrating it, you have like 1 minute to go back to the middle, try and get another one. So that was disappointing. Overall, what did you make of our performance attacking wise, creating chances and stuff?
Not enough. You know, we showed urgency against Slavia, even Sheffield United, but we didn't show that today. You know, we needed urgency, you know, just attacking threat after threat and after threat, like just wave after wave of it. And we didn't see that today. I don't know why that is. Maybe players tired. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure. But I haven't got a good answer for that. And, you know, it's just Arsenal consistently inconsistent.
How about defensively then? The back end Ryan's performance?
It was okay. You know, they didn't have, as you said, you know, they only had one shot on target, which they got with the penalty. So they didn't have loads going forward. It was just that, you know, Gabriel makes a little silly error, which he has done throughout the season. And Ryan, I thought he was decent today. Again, he didn't have lots to do, but, you know, he commanded his box, did his job properly, and I was happy with him.
Okay, so that was a 1-1 draw against Fulham now. So what do you do next? Do you put all your eggs in the Europa League basket and just forget about the league?
I said it before the Benfica game, put all your eggs in the Europa League basket, because we're so poor in the league, we're so consistently inconsistent. This feels like a loss because you know you can't be losing like that to Fulham. Drawing even, you know, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. And I think for all the people that thought that top 6, top 7 was a reality, I think that's sort of dashed now. And you know, let's just focus on that Europa League. We're 3 games away from the Champions League. Let's just focus on that now.
Okay, so what do you do, for example, for the Everton game? Do you like literally not play the likes of Saka, or do you mean by putting all your eggs in one basket? Or do you mean like lineup wise?
Yeah, change up the lineup as much as you can in terms of, you know, even if you do start a Saka, put him on for 60 odd minutes, take him off, and then same for your Smith Rowe, whatever. We could have Ødegaard back for the Villarreal game. Aubameyang should be back as well for that Villarreal game. So maybe players slowly coming back. Hopefully with Lacazette, it's not too bad. But it's a tough few weeks now with Villarreal, and let's see how we can end the season.
Okay, that Lacazette one is definitely at least 10 days. It can't be anything less than 10 days. So he'll definitely not play in the Everton game. So who will you start up front, Nketiah or Martinelli?
Balogun.
Wow. Okay, and then Martinelli starts for you again?
And the left, probably.
Okay, so who impressed you most? Last question, who impressed you most in the Arsenal team today?
In the Arsenal team today?
Yeah.
Maybe Martinelli. I thought, you know, he was probably our most urgent player. You know, he was pressing. He got the 2 big chances, which he got unlucky with. But he was getting into those chances. He was getting in those positions, and on another day he could have got a hat trick, but it wasn't to be. And I think he was probably our most best player.
Okay, do you think Fulham will stay up?
No.
Yeah, that was very heartbreaking for them, because I think if they got a win there and then maybe get a draw at Chelsea next, they would have been at least 3 points behind 17th and 16th. So that was disappointing. So prediction for Everton game quickly?
It's a tricky one because you don't know what Arsenal's going to turn up. If it's the Arsenal turned up against Slavia, then we could smash them. But if it's the one that turned up today, we're going to lose, because Everton are a much better team than this, and they've got a much better manager as well. But I think I'm just going to go another 1-1 draw. I don't think it's going to be
Okay, I've seen a lot of people saying VR kind of cost us the game.
Again, it's an excuse. It's an excuse because we're not blaming our performance, we're blaming VAR instead. Which again, I've said all season. I've never sat there and cuss VAR for our downfall. We are where we are because we have been rubbish, not because VAR has gone against us so many times.
Okay, and Nessie says Odriola is insane. He is. I have him in my FPL team, and he's
Keeper.
quite good. He's been very unlucky not to get clean sheets in the last 3 games. I think also
that one save from the Pepe one, that was really good there from the header where he got the little kneel to it. That was really good.
Yeah, if they get relegated or when they get relegated, I don't expect him to stay there. I'm expecting him to join maybe a Norwich City coming back to the Premier League or something because he's a very good goalkeeper. So thanks, AJ, for coming on. As always, make sure you go over on his channel to check out his match reaction, full match reaction. 1-1 draw against Fulham, disappointing. Could have been worse, but still disappointing. 1-1 draw, should have won the game, really. So Everton next on Friday. We only have 5-day gap between now and our next game. So thank you for watching. Keep staying safe. I'll be back with the player ratings and I'll catch up with you guys. So